Welcome ethereal beings to the channel. My name's Leonie, and I'm a intuitive channeler and starseed. So collectively, for those of you who have found this video, there is a lot of fear right now that is being transformed, transmuted in the Divine Feminine collective. This fear is stemming from past lives, is what I'm getting. This fear is stemming from past lives. And the fear is in being seen. Actually, I have these little things in my ear right now, so that I can't hear what's going on around me. It's like there's just a lot of noise, and I'm getting these are beliefs that aren't necessarily our own, but that we are psychically receiving, that is causing interference. Beliefs about what is possible, beliefs about stepping into one's freedom, beliefs about pursuing one's purpose and mission, stepping into the highest timeline trajectory. So these are some things that came through to me yesterday when I was in a very calm, receptive, meditative state. And yeah, so the group of us who will be resonating with this message, we are moving very quickly into a higher timeline, which is uncomfortable, and it takes a lot of patience, a lot of tenderness and gentleness with oneself. There is a lot of seriousness that can be experienced from this journey. I think we all can take ourselves a little bit too seriously sometimes, and it's a beautiful reminder from your guides, your higher self, to say you don't need to be so wound up, so tightly wound and bound by what the world will think of you for stepping into your mission. The majority of us who resonate with the Divine Feminine path will be stepping into empowerment in a way that is unfamiliar to the majority of people at this time. But it's a level of sovereignty. It's a level of reclaiming our divinity and our authentic power through being ourselves, our authentic self, which takes so much bravery and courage. So I'm getting as well, this message could resonate for any men, divine masculines that are watching as well, because what's happening right now, what God really wants to express and transmit the message of, is that one of the most important things that we are doing as the Awakening Collective is reawakening, rebalancing, realigning our inner feminine qualities, our inner feminine energy. And why it's so crucial for the world to do this is because we've been out of balance for a very long time. And what happens when society is out of balance is what we see happening in the world now. A world of division, a world of infighting and outfighting, so internal battles, external battles, because there is not balance. What happens when the feminine energy is out of balance is a sense of codependency, of needing someone externally to validate you, to approve of you. And what we are learning to do as men and women is to reclaim our own sense of validation. Because the only one who can really give that to us is ourselves. Much like we learn on this journey that the only ones that can truly save us is ourselves. Not just ourselves, but ourself connected to whatever higher power we connect with. For most of us, it's God, and we have many different names, but a higher energy that connects and nourishes our own higher energy from our higher self. Because we are here to be an embodiment of what we truly are. So I have here, consciousness is becoming brand new. And believing to become. So our understanding of consciousness is shifting, because as we become more conscious, that's naturally what happens, is the beliefs of what is possible, what we are able to create, achieve, manifest, let go of, requires a change in our belief and mindset. The only thing that truly limits us in this life is our belief systems, which were given to us as children from our environment, from society, and really becoming sovereign, becoming who we truly are our true self, is about learning which beliefs serve us, becoming that new version of ourselves, which is really just the true version of ourselves, and being unafraid to face those beliefs that don't serve us, to keep the ones that do, that we can take with us into the next level, the higher timeline that we are entering into, and let go of what is done, what is no longer needed, required, no longer serves us. Which takes a whole lot of self-realization and self-actualization, meaning self-awareness. So being able to observe when we are acting from a belief which will lead to a behavioral pattern. So you will be able to recognize a limiting belief by a behavioral pattern that manifests from this belief. So you will find yourself repeating certain behaviors that don't actually serve you, that lead to results that you don't want. So with a level of self-realization, to be like, okay, I am realizing that this behavior doesn't serve me, and that it is an actualization, a manifestation of this belief. So then you can go and, well, if you haven't figured out what that belief is, before you realize that it's of a belief, you can ask yourself, what belief is causing this this behavioral pattern that I no longer want to keep repeating. And then replacing those beliefs with beliefs that actually serve you and that support your growth into your highest version of self, like who you are supposed to be in this lifetime. That we are all on the journey to actualizing, manifesting. Yeah, which is all about cultivating, you see here, strength, focus. I understand why it's doing that. It's not focusing fully. Okay, well, if a distraction like that comes up, it's an opportunity to move past it and do it anyway. So you're just gonna have to take my word that this card says Sophia and divine plan, wisdom, and intelligence within destiny. So that just basically confirms what I was just talking about, which is connecting to the consciousness within, the intelligence within, to determine what beliefs no longer serve us as we are becoming our better selves, our greater selves. So this card says with the reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. Yeah, which is what I have down here in my notes is frequency alignment. So with consciousness becoming brand new, what we are also experiencing is a frequency realignment to what will nourish us and support us moving forward. So the collaborations, partnerships, friendships, finding our soul tribe, all of these things, job opportunities, new possibilities and opportunities. So new job opportunities, possibilities, opportunities coming from wherever they come from to reflect the level of alignment that we have achieved. This new alignment that we have from this frequency alignment that has taken place as we have been aligning onto our highest timeline trajectory. So many of us, many of you who are watching, are in a state of reunion. Reunion with our divine self, and for many as well, this is reunion of and recognition of our true divine counterpart in this lifetime. Because relationship is very important. As we are moving into this new earth, relationships are changing. As you can see, I'm feeling the love energy today. That's why I was drawn to wear these earrings. And of course, February is a month full of love. But yes, the importance of love, of sacred marriage is invaluable. For many of us, we have agreed in our soul path, in our soul mission, to meet and form a physical relationship with the soul that is in the highest alignment for where we are and where we are going to be in our highest timeline trajectory. So for many, relationships are changing. You may find that you are letting go of certain relationships, or welcoming in new relationships, or recognizing that the relationship that you are currently in is currently undergoing a frequency realignment as well, to match your frequency, or you're realigning to match theirs, which is a beautiful process, which means in New Earth relationships, what we are truly doing is collaborating with a divine partner who is able to nourish us and support our spiritual growth, which in turn serves the whole, right? Because when we heal ourselves, we heal the whole. Collective humanity. Let's just try this one more time. There we go, rose without thorns. Okay, so you have a right to your joy, peace, sweetness, and life. Yeah. Part of letting go of fear, letting go of some of the seriousness that we experience on this journey is about remembering our right to joy. Excuse me, confirmation. You have a right to your joy. You do not have to experience heaviness and seriousness of your experiences. When you surrender into the present moment and embrace the sweetness in life, which means noticing and focusing on that which brings you joy and peace. You are remembering your right to enjoy your life. Whatever you are experiencing, if you are experiencing heaviness, know that there will come a time very soon when the light of love will shine again. And if it is romantic love that you are trying to manifest, then, or heal, or realign, then all you have to do to align yourself with that is focus on joy, on the sweetness in life, because the relationships that God has for us, that Source has for us, that we are divinely destined to experience, will come with a lot of sweetness. It won't be sweet all the time. Bittersweet is what I'm hearing, but there will be so much moments of sweetness and joy, and you will amplify the joy that is your natural beingness when you are together. And that is how you will know that a relationship is for you, is that the majority of the time you will be experiencing a sense of peace, of comfort, and of joy, laughter, sweetness, love. So trust the seasons of your life. Embrace change. Know that everything moves through cycles, which allows for necessary transition and growth. And I'm hearing everything does. With our understanding of consciousness becoming brand new, we have to be in a state of constantly allowing and embracing and surrendering to the changes that we are experiencing everywhere in our reality. And as we do this, as we embrace change, we let go of rigidness and stagnation, because we are always moving. We are in a constant state of transition. The mystic rose. Compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. So many of us are mystics. We walk the path of the Temple of the Rose, which is about remembering our ancient wisdom, our soul's ancient wisdom, and having compassion for all of humanity as a whole, and learning to have compassion for ourselves as well. We have a certain level of humility that needs to be developed so that we don't become too prideful or arrogant or overly confident. Humility is it's a heavenly quality, it's a godly quality, and with that humility that we develop for ourselves, we then are able to show grace to others, which is about being forgiving and understanding that we all have different colors, different shades to us, and when we are expressing a side of us that is not so loving or kind. It's a very human part of ourselves, and when we are able to show humility for the parts of ourselves, the shadow aspects that we don't love so much, that it's harder to accept, we are extending grace to ourselves. It's like, okay, well, I'm human, so I'm gonna have these qualities that I don't love about myself so much, but that's okay. And then you can apply that to other people as well. If other people are behaving in a way that you don't like so much, and this is not saying accept any kind of behavior, because it's very important to have boundaries. But what I'm saying is we are asked on this journey to extend the humility and grace to humanity that we have for ourselves. We are asked to extend that grace and humility, apply that grace, humility, and compassion and understanding to others, because what that does is, in itself, I'm hearing it has a very calming and soothing, comforting, and ultimately healing effect on the world around you, on humanity, on people. That's why it's necessary. So, we are the anointed, which means the divine God has given us certain gifts, abilities, talents, frequencies, even just naturally in our soul, that are meant to be explored and shared. So we are asked to step into a role doing that thing again. It's really annoying. Okay, let's just okay, if I hold it close enough, that does it. Okay, so see there, I caught myself. I was like, man, that's so annoying. Then I was like, no, actually, this is a good opportunity to show humility to myself. Like, I am human, and I don't have an extensive knowledge of recording equipment, cameras, and all of those things. So much of starting a YouTube channel is trial and error, and so much of life is trial and error. So there we go, I extended grace to myself. Okay, so yeah, at this time of frequency realignment, we are being empowered to shine brighter, to share our frequency from this new frequency alignment, and answer the call of leadership in whatever way that feels most aligned and right for you. So whatever that is, whatever brings you joy, whatever, even just in your interactions with others, even in your place of work, if you are being an example, if you are showing humility, understanding, compassion, if you are being your authentic self, if you are speaking your truth, if you are standing up for yourself, if you are standing up for others, then you are answering the call of leadership. You are building a new earth template for others to follow. You are showing the way. You are leading the way. See, look, it keeps going out of focus. There we go. I don't know what's going on with that, but we're just gonna move on. Open. Say yes, expand through the extremes, and trust life. So part of what causes seriousness is experiencing extreme lows in particular. And if you've experienced an extreme high and then you lose that is another very difficult thing to experience, because you think, well, why was I allowed to experience that? And then, I was riding these waves. I was so high, I was blissful, I was enjoying my life, the sweetness of life, the love in my life, and then something happens extreme. The tower comes, it falls, and it challenges your beliefs. And that is the purpose, God says, of these extremes. To stay in that constant flow of change, that transition state, to open through the extremes. So when you experience an extreme loss or extreme pain, extreme joy, you are opening through that. There is some part of you that has been closed, and through that extreme, you are opening. You are allowing fresh energy to enter into whatever it is, whatever dynamic, whatever situation, whatever person, whatever chakra, whatever part of you that is closed. You are opening to allow new life, new love, new light. And you are learning to trust life. You are learning to embrace change and go with the flow and trust life. Trust the ever-changing nature of life. Trust the constant state of transformation that we are in at an individual and collective level as well. It is really intense energy. Maybe yeah, why not? Interact with me, connect with me in the comments. Tell me, come on now. There we go. Tell me if this resonates with you. Tell me what you've been experiencing. Let's share and build a community. That's my intention, is to align with my soul tribe and community for this channel, to uplift, support, empower each other. So this says attracting like a rose, receive abundance, desires. So ultimately, this frequency alignment, when we are out of alignment, we are essentially not in alignment with our desires. So when we are in alignment, we are able to receive. We are attracting like a rose. So like all this hummingbirds. I just noticed the hummingbirds. I've been seeing a lot of hummingbirds, and I love hummingbirds. And yeah, it's about joy, it's about sweetness. In fact, if you bear with me just a moment, I'm feeling guided to look up a meaning for hummingbirds. Joy, love, healing, adaptability, and the ability to live in the present moment. Yes. Its quick movements and vibrant colors represent the importance of appreciating life's small beauties, while its hovering ability can signify the connection between the physical and spiritual realms. Yeah, so joy and positivity. Lightness. sweetness. Nectar. Nectar. Interesting, because a flower has nectar that attracts birds and bees. So when we develop our own blossoming, flowering, we sweeten our nectar, and then we are able to attract our desires, our heart's desires. We are opening to receive abundance. It's a very sweet message. Very loving energy. I hope you can feel that. Okay. So this reading's already 14 minutes long. So, Spirit, can I just get a few more cards? What else? What else, God, would you like us to know? Very subtle. Get a message from the traditional tarot. Closed off. Okay, yeah, the Chariot. Not one card. Just gonna go with the flow. Okay. 8 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. Just clear some space a second. Okay, what is this final message? Thank you. You're on your way. You're on your way, and there is no stopping you. This momentum that you have built, it's bringing in newness fast, okay? New opportunities, new possibilities. It's bringing this in fast. Because you've been fighting for a long time. You've been fighting for this. Whatever it is that you've received, you have earned. And because you have been fighting for it, it's telling the universe that you are ready to receive it. It's telling the universe that you are ready to receive it because you have won it. Quite literally, this is what it's saying. You have won it with the 6 of Wands. This is celebration. This is returning from the battle to a crowd of adoring fans and having this true sense of victory. So receive with gratitude. Ace of Pentacles. Receive with gratitude. You are blessed. You are honored. And you are worthy of receiving all that you have received. And I'm getting all that will come. So, joy, freedom, financial opportunities, health, wealth. This will resonate for you in different ways, but whatever it is that you've been asking the universe for, that you've been trying to manifest, you've worked hard to receive that. Okay, thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, higher self, angels, guides. Thank you for watching. Love from my heart to you.